Peace. This is Nuda L tapping into my purpose. Unfortunately, I'm not able to be there in San Diego, but because I'm out of the country at the moment. However, does not mean that I cannot share the wisdom. So, this section is about movement and manifestation. I want to say movement is so important. Everything in the universe is moving. Nothing is standing still. That's the law of vibration. Will share that with you. The universal law of vibration will share that with you. But today I'm going to specifically talk about how when there's something that you want to manifest, it is important for you to stay focused for one on it, but you must embody the vibration of that. And think about that thing that you want to manifest like a seed. And let's say when you think about it, or you think about it, you plant it inside of the soil, or you drop it in the water, and it creates a ripple. Or you put it in the soil and it's just there. Whether it creates a ripple or whether you put it in the soil, you have to constantly drop it, or you have to constantly nurture it. Throw some water in it, put some more compost on it. You have to keep energy moving. You can't just plant it and then think that it's gonna come. Because if you notice, you have to put compost. Compost comes from somewhere outside of the seed. When you keep dropping the seed or the manifestation in the pool and it keeps creating these ripples, you have to keep doing it, or you have to vibrate at the frequency to keep the ripples going. So what I'm trying to say here is, not to get too philosophical, is to make this very practical here. So everything is energy. On the quantum level, the scientific community has proven that everything is energy. And so if we can just take that model to understand this, what I'm about to share with you, which is everything in this universe is energy. Everything has its own energy field. So when you have a manifestation in mind, when you constantly think and feel and embody that manifestation, feel gratitude for that manifestation, or just go inside of your mind, visualize, or do whatever you have to do in order to get into a fixated state of that being real in the now. You is so real that you are vibrating that it's already here right now. That is one thing. The next thing you can do to add to it is to move your body, because your body is a tool, and it's like an instrument actually. And so every day when you move your body, you clearing space, you moving energy within your body, not only are you allowing the body, which is holding the manifestation, because remember we said feel and think with your body. You're using your body to vibrate this frequency of your manifestation outwards into the universe. So if you're an energetic bubble, if you have all this gunk and your energy is stagnant and you have this manifestation, it's like you're planting a seed inside of the worst soil you could ever plant in, and it's not even being fed, or you're not putting compost in it, you're not turning over the compost in order to put it into the soil or anything. There's no tilling to the soil before, you have to, there's always movement when you plant seeds. And it's little microbes in there, or little beings in there that's always keeping the soil turn. They're eating certain things, they're pooping certain things. Energy is moving, and over time that's happening so consistently that then the fruit grows. But you have to make sure that the soil has life in it, it has movement in it. Something has to be happening inside of that soil. There has to be some type of being just providing this and that and this and that. There has to be a constant shift in energy. So your body is the same way, and your manifestation is the same way. So the point is that your body can be used as an instrument to vibrate that out consistently, and you have to clear the body, and you have to, how do you say, with intention. Now, not have to. Now, what I do is when I'm doing certain movements, whether it's dancing and then stretching or doing my own yoga, I like to think about the very thing that I'm manifesting. I like to feel into it. I like to be like, yes, yes, yes. Because what I've learned is during the moments when your body is being pushed to its limits, if you will, whether you're working out, and I highly suggest this. If you're working out at a gym, fine, go work out. And once you feel yourself reaching those limits, I want you to think about your manifestation, because that manifestation is going to give you so much extra energy. Like, oh my goodness, yes, this is happening, yes, yes. And you will quickly find that it's much easier and faster to move into the actual frequency of your vibration of the manifestation that you want, because your body is so loose and it's so activated that when you bring a seed of a thought or a manifestation or whatever it is you want to think about, it can sprout so fast. It's like, this is such good soil. This body is literally ready for any vibration to enter it. It's literally reaching its maximum capacity, and it's breaking its limit. There's so much circulation happening. So I highly suggest during those moments, if you can, even if you're just stretching and you're not necessarily doing a workout, those are the moments where you can remind yourself gently, hey, this is what I want to manifest. It feels so good for it to be here, to be real, to be now. And once you do that consistently enough, you're creating now a vibrational, imprint in your body. And you start to program it into your energy field, and your energy field starts to then emit that energy subconsciously. And so every day you get to experience the feedback of what that is for yourself, and then make your own decisions from there. One more thing that I will add, movement, creative movement. Creative movement is equivalent to channeling. Like, whether it be rapping, whether it be doing art, whether it be dancing, I choose all of them. But through dancing specifically, the one I want to mention, allow yourself to empty your cup and move your body. This is one of the most divine things you can do for the universe. You become the channel for the universe. And that is something next I'm going to touch up on, and then we're going to be done. So, as it is important for you to become the vibration of your manifestation, it is just as important for you to let it go. Because when you let it go, and I don't mean tell yourself it's never going to happen, but be okay with however things are supposed to happen, happening. Because your manifestation, you must understand, is working through, depending on what it is you want, you have to, it has to move through other people, it has to move through other timelines, it has to move through other, other people's situation. For example, I could say that, hey, I want to manifest a purple apple. It's going to take literally a person who's grown the apple to go to the market, a person who specializes in purple apples. And maybe someone's going to paint a purple apple on the side, and maybe someone specializes in genetically modifying purple apples. They're going to have to go to the market, they're going to have to go do whatever, and I'm going to have to go to that exact market where they sell them, and it's going to have to do all these alignments. Someone may suggest to me that, hey, you want to go to this this all vegan market, they have very vegan things. And I wasn't going to go there at first, but I said, hey, sure, I'll go. I really just want to get me an apple, and they don't know, so they're just going to take me to a place where I'm going to meet this person who actually has it. And it's not even a person who has an edible purple apple. They may just be painting purple apples. You see, that's just the way that the manifestation can work. So you got to understand that this is why you got to kind of go to this next phase of just letting it go. Because you could be so fixated on the purple apple, you're not leaving room for the universe to bring the purple apple to you, because you can't control the external world in that way. It's not that you can't control it in the sense of getting what you manifest, but you can't control the how. You see what I'm saying? And that's why you hear people say, let go of the how. So, because that's where the magic is made. That's where the miracle is made, right? So, now back to the dancing and the channeling. Create moments where you empty yourself. It could be in dancing, life is a dance. But just let everything go and just be present and move your body, move yourself, and allow something to channel creatively through you. Don't think too much. Don't even think. Just allow. Don't even force yourself not to think. Just be and move. Play some music. Allow that to happen, because what you get to see there is what subconsciously comes from you, what unconsciously comes from you, which is one of the most divine gifts you could even have. It's like you get to allow the universe to move blockages out of you. You get to see your insecurities pop up. Just record yourself dancing without thinking. Just move your body, play a song. See how the frequency moves through you, because that's exactly what you want. You want that to come. You want the universe to move through you without you in the way. Without you saying, no, I want to move over here, no, I want to move over here. Sometimes you won't know where you need to go to get what you want until the time comes. You won't know. And because you think you know, based off of all these conditions and all these mindsets, all this small little limited mindset, out of the vastness of the universe that can bring things to you in such a vast amount of way, you're going to move yourself in a direction. And it's not that that's the wrong direction, but it's going to be self-created and not necessarily created directly from the dance with the universe in the way that you might want it. And so you may force yourself into believing that you must do this in order to go get this and do this. And now you're limiting your scope, which is fine too, because you may want to get it faster, or you may want something, you may want to do a specific move. But even after that, you have nothing else. So you always have to empty your cup. Isn't that funny? So now, no matter the case, you must empty your cup and just allow the universe to move through you so you can see the magic happening, and just watch life happen and watch it all happen. And doing that consistently as well, somewhat consistently, once every week. I'm literally saying dance every week, guys, by yourself in the room with nobody around. Give yourself that opportunity. Play a little bit. Get out of your mind. This is doing the universe such a great justice, because it literally gets to move through you. You become a channel for the Most High's artistic intentions. You let the weirdest things finally be like, I need to move through here. And then that keeps the energy flowing for your connection to yourself, your connection to the universe, your connection to your manifestation, and your connection to everything within your life. You start opening up the chakras, you start opening up the body, you start opening up the channels. Now things are moving and you can experience. Now if you do these things consistently now, I could say you wake up at 8 a.m., 7 a.m., 6 a.m., do some yoga, stretches or whatever. After that, you can play some music if you have time, do some dancing before you go out into the world and be somebody. Or at nighttime when you're done being somebody. Or whenever you're done using your mind to be something. Become nothing again. Like the beginning of existence. Or become the potential for everything and anything again. Like the beginning of existence. That is the true core of the soul. And that's why becoming empty is one of the greatest things you can do for the soul. Because you allow the potential for anything and everything to come through you. And not just anything and everything. Let's use context here. So anyways, we talk about movement and manifestation. I wanted to wrap this up by saying that it's really a vast thing, and based off of how you choose to utilize the laws of the universe, you can choose your own regimen accordingly. And a big part of this is patience, consistency, and the connection that you're creating with yourself and the universe. And be present, because when you're being present, you may be wondering, like, when is this manifestation happening? Being present allows you to see the signs, you know? It's like, if I'm constantly, even if you're doing mantra meditations, that's still movement too. Say, I will get this purple apple, I will get this purple apple, I'm gonna do it 100 times. I will get this purple apple, I will get this purple apple, I will get this purple apple, I will get this purple apple. And you did that twice a week throughout the whole month. You will see something come back to you from the outside world, the external world, about a purple apple. And when I say pay attention, be present. Be present of your thoughts, be present of your emotions, be present of what's going on everywhere, externally, internally, so that you can see the signs that build up to the manifestation. Because sometimes, depending on the manifestation, most of the time there's steps. You gotta be guided by your intuition, and you gotta have an empty, non-judgmental cup in order for you to receive the actual guidance. Meaning, you can't perceive things in a certain way, but hey, maybe if the universe and or maybe if your own mind knows how you perceive things, it might structure things in such a way to get you to think a certain way about something, knowing that you're gonna misperceive it, but it's ready for that misperception that's gonna lead you to the right place. But then that's your own mind trying to reroute just to get you to pay attention. See what I'm saying? When it's easier to just work with yourself. So that's just a little bit about movement and manifestation. And that's just a little bit about what I do, or show you a little bit of what I do to wake up and move energy through my body, to become not just more flexible, but also more to add more strength. There's another thing I want to add in there, but I'm gonna add it in there. But I'll leave this here, just present to you. Peace and love to y'all. Y'all have a great day. Hopefully you guys can enjoy the rest of this evening or the rest of this day. And yeah, stay bliss, stay connected to yourself. Ashe, I love y'all. I love myself. Peace.